Let me ask you something. What if you could totally transform your website, make it modern, make it engaging, but without writing a single new word of content? Sounds kind of impossible, right? Well, in this case study, we're going to see exactly how that happened.
Oh, you know the feeling. You click the link, the page loads, and bam, it's just a sea of text. You're instantly overwhelmed. The info you need is probably buried in there somewhere, but honestly, who has the energy to go digging for it? It's a huge turnoff for any visitor.
And that's the exact problem we're tackling. These were the client's own words. They knew their content was good, but they also knew the presentation was, well, let's just say not great. So that set the stage for a really interesting design challenge.
So, before we jump to the fun part, the big reveal, we have to understand the diagnosis. Let's break down exactly what was wrong with the old site and why it just wasn't working for its users.
Now here's what's so interesting. The problem wasn't the content at all. In fact, the text was excellent. It was valuable, it was well-researched, it was even optimized for search engines. The issue was purely the packaging. The user experience was getting absolutely crushed under the sheer weight of all that text.
And the consequences were real. We're talking serious business impact. With no visual hierarchy, your eyes just don't know where to go. There's nothing to grab your attention. So what happens? People get tired, they get frustrated, and they leave. That means higher bounce rates and, yeah, lost customers.
Okay, so the mission was clear. We had to turn all that chaos into clarity. The goal was to take all that great existing content and rearrange it into a visual journey that actually felt good to experience, to create a first impression that was as professional as the business itself.
And the result? I mean, wow, it's a total night and day difference. The site went from overwhelming to actually engaging, from looking like a textbook to feeling fresh and modern. We swapped confusion for an intuitive flow and turned a tiring experience into a really professional one. You can see the change immediately, right from the very top of the page. Now, visitors land and are greeted by this powerful hero section. You've got a clear headline and a call to action that you just can't miss. It sets a whole new tone right from the get-go.
So, how'd we do it? Well, it's all about guiding the user's eye. We actually kept their original colors, but used them in a smarter, more strategic way. Then, we brought in a lot more visuals, some custom icons, and, this is so important, plenty of white space. That gives everything breathing room and creates a logical, clean flow.
So what was the secret sauce here? How was this whole transformation pulled off? Well, it all boiled down to a couple of core design principles that were frankly a total game changer for this website.
Okay, principle number 1, and this is the big one. It's a concept called digestible information. The idea is super simple. You stop trying to force-feed the user everything at once. Instead, you serve up information in small, focused, bite-sized chunks. It respects their time and actually lets them absorb what you're saying.
And check it out. You can see the formula in action right here. It's almost ridiculously simple, but so effective. You've got one clear heading, one short little paragraph, and one relevant image or icon. That's it. Repeat as needed. It's so easy to scan and understand.
The second guiding principle was all about not reinventing the wheel. We decided to draw inspiration from the kind of clean, organized interfaces that, people already use every single day.
Think about it. Those tile-based layouts you see everywhere, like on the Windows Start menu. It's a structure we all just instinctively understand. Every piece of info gets its own little box, its own dedicated space. It feels organized, it feels intentional, and it's just super easy to navigate. All right, now for the big reveal, the most crucial point of this entire story. How many new words of content did we have to write to pull off this massive transformation? The answer is 0. A big fat 0. Absolutely none. All the text you see in the beautiful new design was already there on the old site. We just gave it a much better home.
This whole project really uncovers a powerful lesson about where a website's true potential is often hiding, and it's something you can absolutely apply to your own stuff.
Look, here's the big takeaway in a nutshell. Having great content is absolutely critical, but it's only half the battle. A truly powerful website knows that how you present that content is just as important as the content itself.
And this should be super empowering. If you're looking at your own website and feeling like it's not quite hitting the mark, you don't always have to panic and think about a total rewrite. Sometimes a strategic, user-focused redesign is all it takes to unlock the amazing potential that's already there. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Go take a fresh, hard look at your own website. Is its presentation helping you, or is it holding you back?
Is your website's design hiding its true potential?